on the beat, boy. Yeah. Grrr. All right, guys, want to say welcome to it. Well, me alone. I'm alone some. But that's all good. I do believe it just did that Jaiga. Whatever it was, yeah, do it and I don't care. Me get the poison. Let me just finish out these before we jump inside of the topic. Let me hear what Randy's saying. For those of you who late, Randy came to the forum with a story.
Just want to say thanks so much, guys. I really needed your help there on that one because we just talk every day. And since that, like 2 days now, I mean, we ain't talk. I mean, if it wasn't my brethren, we not bother me, you know what I mean? But I thought we was good, but I guess not.
Nah, man, you can't say that, man. I'll go work that out. That's small thing. All right, guys, let me jump into the conversation at hand. In an article dropped into the space. The article is on joe.co.uk. It's online magazine. A lot of interesting things happen there. But this one in particular, the story in Lifestyle, was written on the 10th of July, 2023. The headline in this story says, relationship expert says women are investments and guys on a low salary should not be dating. Let me say that again. Relationship expert says women are investments and guys on a low salary should not be dating. And it goes on to say, after interviewing a couple women in the article, we shouldn't, this is what they're saying, we shouldn't be treated equal to men. We should be treated as women, and we are special. A relationship coach says women shouldn't date men who cannot afford their lifestyles. Guys on a low salary shouldn't be dating, period. They shouldn't be dating in the first place because women are investments. Carla Ella earns her living teaching women how to find the right men for their life. They want to believe being treated right is a bare minimum. She suggests women shouldn't be treated equal to men because women's time is precious. You understand? She's saying that women's time is precious, so they should not be treated. The 23-year-old claims many clients struggle to find their perfect man because they have the wrong mindset. She insists that the right man to go for is the one with a provider mindset who will give their partner the best treatment. This is including paying for all their dates before they're in a formal relationship. The man should pay for everything and buying them gifts and flowers on a daily basis. Carla said men who cannot afford women should not be dating. If you know you cannot afford to take someone out, have no woman, period. Yeah. I said it. So today, do you agree with the article? Do you believe that is how it should be as of now? Ayana is saying Carla deserves an award. She's asking, where is the award for Carla? Carla deserves an award. Hey guys, let's slow down. Don't come. Jaiga, what kind of relationship expert is this? Is rubbish. Hey, calm down. Guys, just for clarity, for those of you who look back at the I'm showing them this day. Right? Make sure you're getting it, just so that they realize that it's a real article. I'm just sharing this with the YouTube fans, so when you look at it later on, you will understand that it's a real article. It was published in joe.co.uk. It's a real article. I'm not making up the story at all, you guys. I'm not making the story up at all. All right. We jump in.
Good morning, Jaiga. And before I hop out my car and go in the office, I just want to say this. Big up, Carla. It was needed to be said. If you know you have no money where you want to date people for.
Oh, wow. Okay. Ole, we on the floor. Candy Bear, what you saying? Candy, what say you? She said, Calamaro. No, Carla is speaking her mind. She's a professional, guys. This is a professional, a trained relationships professional. Umalo.
Carla is 23 years old. Carla is just healing from a high school / college boyfriend relationship.
Hey, Marlo, no, Marlo. Carla is a trained professional in this space. That's what they're saying. They have people to back. It's a full article, and you can go back. Send me the article. Somebody wants the article. You can go to, listen, let me tell you, go to joe.co.uk, and the article was published. Just go back in the timeline. It's under lifestyle, because there are different categories in this online thing. There is categories of sport, news, entertainment, lifestyle, politics, etc. It's a real site. It's really real. All right. It was published on the 10th of July. It's a couple of days ago. It's not that long. All right? So you can go and read the entire article yourself. All right? Shannon. She's picked me. But broke men don't deserve. Oh, wow. What say you? Let me hear you.
Morning, Jaiga. Jaiga, small salary is relative, because it have people who making good money, but they just make less than their partner because their partner is high earners. But I think there's somebody out there for everybody. Nonetheless, I do think when you're dating, I think the man should pick up the bill when you're dating. I mean, once or twice the woman could come in and say, oh, well, let me go buy a coffee shop and she pick up the bill or something. But I also don't think dates have to be extravagant. I think it should be just something that you all two enjoy together. So it doesn't always have to involve a lot of money, But I think a guy should date a woman. The woman should be like the one who he's going after.
Got you. Let me give a next. Let me pull a little piece of it here. Carla said men who can't afford women shouldn't be dating in the first place because they must add value to a woman's life to be worthy. She says that there is no fixed salary a man needs to be earning before he should start dating, but it needs to be enough to afford his partner's expenses, needs, and as well as his own. Mind you, Carla is from San Diego, California. Hold on.
Morning again. Does she stay in wherever country she from? Where that's tripping as people don't live in how they living already. 2023 she want to come and change that. Does she stay? She's tripping since she country.
Hey, guys, come on now. Let's open our minds. Neighbor is saying, big up girl like Carla. Yeah, they're getting Carla all the love here in the chat today. They're balling for Carla. Carla is not single, guys. Carla is married. She's married to a Navy SEAL. All right? I'll tell you it's a real story. I know I can't, the story long, I ain't gonna read the whole thing, but I'm just taking little pieces. So for those who are asking, Carla is definitely married. She's married to a Navy SEAL. She's in a happy, committed relationship. Say her husband takes care of everything. And she's an expert on how to find the perfect man. That's what she says.
Morning, Ojo. Jaiga, I have two questions. Is Carla in a relationship?
She's married.
Or is she even married?
She is.
If yes, to any one of those questions, fellas, better watch yourself.
Carla, you know what you're talking about. It's people like Carla at the world, or just full of so much of them. Hey, watch.
Guys, calm down. Take a chill pill. Ah, boy. Eh.
Hey, Jaiga. If low income man don't deserve love, then woman who can't cook, take care of children, etc., don't deserve love neither.
Brother
You
man.
understand?
Brother
Goes both
man.
ways.
Brother man. Spine words, yes, spine words. All the braces, spine words.
Don't get me wrong, I understand what you say. Date in your bracket, bat in your crease. But I'm just saying, don't tell me I can't date become a funds law.
Pretty much, she's saying dating, but I've been telling all of this for years. I am the same gentleman that came here many moons and told you guys, when you go to the supermarket, it's one of the first places you go to kind of test the waters. When you see a young lady buying juice with pulp, leave her alone. Wasn't I the guy that told her that years ago? Only make Carla come now to tell her what I've been telling her. But no, Chris, young and broken, stay in your place. That is just what it is. Although there are tricksters out there, there are people who make you believe. You understand? Come and sing you sad songs. And play on those harp strings. And play on your vulnerability. All the time. There's tricksters there. There are a lot of tricksters out there.
To all the hairdressers in the UK and wherever Carla is from, hairdressers, doctors, lawyers, gynecologists, fitness trainers, just give Carla a whole name. We need her full government so that when she reaches these institutions, they know Carla is VIP.
What?
And it's just freeness for Carla out there.
Wow.
She said what needed to be said.
Wow.
She said the unspoken rules. Big up girl like Carla.
Wow. Okay then. Okay. You cannot use a broad brush for this. This is subjective. What do you value? Yeah, I get all of that. I know you guys will pull out all the nice politically correct statements and so on. Okay, well then, Carla for the win. Yeah, look at it. Mind you, I'm marking all the people who are saying Carla for the win. I just want you to log it to memory. I want to know exactly who is in the chat. Carla for the win. I'm seeing so many Carlas for the win. One of my friends told me an interaction, he and a woman he's dating, the female expressed that whenever they go out, the man always has to pay. He has been paying for their dates thus far. They moved on to a convo of what if we can't afford to pay all the time for them to go out. Her reaction was, well then, he cannot afford to date or be in a relationship. She has never contributed or even tried to. Is it fair to ask if she can afford a relationship? What about the compromise? Hold on. Jaiga, can you repeat the scenario, please? There's no scenario. For those of you not jumping in, you're late. That's one, you're late. Let me just give you some quick cliff notes. There's an article that was published on the joe.co.uk. For the purpose of, I guess, what we do here and what I do, I kind of keep it broad. Like I'm constantly reading different things, political stuff, anything. But this is a newsletter that normally goes out. They do sport, they do news, entertainment, lifestyle, politics, everything. One of the stories published in the lifestyle section of the magazine on the 10th of July was relationship expert says women are investments and guys on a low salary should not be dated. That is the basis of the conversation we're having now. For those of you now jumping in.
Jaiga, at the end of the day, Carla talking about how the man is had to be an asset to them. But how is she an asset to the man? She ever asked herself that? What is she bringing to the table to say that she can't deal with no low income man? Why high income men have to deal with low income girl then?
Guys, let's stop going in all your fields. Stop going all your fields. Let us stand together as men and face and listen. We need to listen. A good listener is a good learner.
Good morning, breakfast party, Ojo Will. So here it is, at least for me, I'm speaking for me. what a man bringing had to be something I cannot provide twice, or something that I'm not really good at. So it don't necessarily have to be finances. So if that man coming to me, he coming into a relationship with me, and he could do certain domestic skills that I really not down for, bring all that, we want that. So if my contribution is 2 things and they are monetary, and his contribution is 4 things, 5 things, and they are non-monetary, but I consider them to be extremely valuable, bring that, it could work. I don't necessarily need your money. But don't come to me, hands swinging, brain empty, and just hoping for the best. I'm not your fairy godmother.
Wow. Hoping for the best. Sometimes that's all we can do, hold on to hope. Hope floats. You never hear that saying, hope floats? Well, Carla man broken bad. If she pays Carla man broken bad if she pays for everything. How is the low income case? Navy SEAL don't get paid a lot of money. Well, bro. No, she also said, no, hold on. Let me just make sure I give you all the right notes, the right Cliff notes. She said that he has a lot of investments as well online. He has some stuff that he's doing. Women need to adopt an abundance mindset rather than a scarcity one. Carla says a scarcity mindset is the belief based on insecurity that there aren't many people out there that are right for you. So she is telling women to adopt an abundance mindset. An abundance mindset is dating, knowing your worth, and not making decisions out of fear of rejection. This is because Carla believes if you're on the hunt for someone to start a family with, women's time is more precious. She said that when a woman settles down and gets married, fertility is forever. A man can make his life start over with a new girl at any time. So what she's saying is that women should not settle because their life is precious. And let me go down to the next part of there, because she says a man should always pay when he's dating a woman or calls her his girlfriend, and should be able to financially support his partner through her ventures. She said, in my marriage, I wasn't stressed about paying bills or doing housework, so I had an emotional stability, creativity, and self-awareness. It allowed me to think about my goals and build my business up. All right, so she's married to a guy named Dustin. That's Dustin's wife, Carla. All right? Her husband name is Dustin, guys. Dustin. And Dustin allowed her to build up her business by him handling everything.
But the point on money, that is why I just wonder how people cheat all over the world, but in Trinidad and Tobago, it seems like extramarital affairs is prevalent. I just wonder how do they do it, because cheating is expensive, dating is expensive. Anytime you start to talk about multiple women, it involves money. So how do they have plenty women when grocery prices high? And to me, them two things can't go together.
The oil rich, men are bread. The oil rich.
Morning, everyone. Jags, you're holding it down by yourself, my brother. All of that to say nothing ain't changed. Back in the day in history class, they used to teach us that the hunters and the gatherers used to be the ones that would get the woman. It's the same concept in 2023. It's just that it's shift from being a hunter. Now you had to have money. So it's the same concept. Nothing new under the sun. Nothing ain't changed. Jags has been saying this for years.
Ah, boy. Farmer, what say you?
Breakfast party, good morning, Jaiga. I understand what you're saying now. A woman may not be able to bring monetary gains or assets to the table, but if she could bring peace to you, like you're coming home, you're getting food and peace, I'm not going to take that any day. But if it is you're getting war, well, I mean, and it's robbing back and cussing, but she don't have $1 in she name, well, I mean, what sense it make?
Maybe this had to be with Jada Kingdom. So I buy a Birkin for Jada Kingdom. And my phone start ring down. So, but I rich now, so I buy 7 more. Now the man say the lyric, you know. Only that burner, that new burner boy combination, the lyrics is different. The man said they started call on your phone when they hear you with Jada Kingdom. He say, but you rich now, so you buy you 7 more bags.
Hey guys, good morning. Happy Friday, everyone. Bunch of love. I agree with Lily 1,000%. I agree with Lily. Ciao.
Ciao.
about there's some fellas out there, yes, they are low income, right, in a relationship, whatever the case may be. So you see their kids as well, right, but they have low income, or if you have more income than them, they just spend more money with the low income on priority stuff and main things in the relationship, within the family, right? And every time the companion, the wife, the girlfriend with high income, and you have a dispute, the first thing the wife just turn around and say, I just make more money than you. What you just doing here? So fellas only need to start to keep all the receipt, make a little file, put it in the office. For those times, and just drop the file. Don't argue, you know. Drop the file.
Hey, how is that a relationship, though? That is so much work. All the adding work. Man saying keep your bills in order. You would know if it's a little friend or little going out. So you trying to tell me anytime I buy something, I keep a bill? To prove what at the end of it? Like when we started cuss and quarrel and she say, what I do, you could pull out your bill and say, for the past year and a half, I've spent 77,255 on this, 97,000 on that. It's easy out there, bro. It's easy out there. I gotta keep that bill, bro. That's what the man saying, keep your bill. What Tiff is saying, men used to always pay for women even before women could work. Men had to pay for women's family to take care of her, and then he had to work and take care of everything. So yes, men should always have to pay when dating a woman. And if you cannot afford it, then get another job or do something else to raise your money. Okay, guys, you heard from Tiff. Tiff is saying if you cannot afford to pay for everything for your woman, get a next job. Get a next hustle. Because you are not valuable. Get a next hustle. Because it's your job to do so. Okay? I'm learning a lot today, guys. I'm learning a lot. I'm taking it in. I'm taking it for stride. Thanks for the education.
First of all, she has one named Dustin. That sounds like a Caucasian. So,
yeah, the Caucasian for real. Dustin in the Navy. Guys, let me just say this. I will be needing at least 2 more jobs. The way the thing's set up, I need at least 2 more jobs. Let me just make that abundantly clear. Jaiga needs 2 more jobs because from what Tiffany and Carla and everybody's letting me know, in my current financial state, I am unable to ask anybody of the opposite sex to have an evening. I am unable. So let me just formally apologize to anyone who is expecting a call or believe that they should be contacted to have an evening. It is because I am 2 jobs short. I am unable. I am unable to make said call. Okay? Just want you to know that. Somebody's saying here, but Carla is to mash up people good living on. Carla is an expert, guys. Remember, she's an expert.
Morning time. You know what is bothering me the most? Most times the females who saying these kind of things, they encourage other women to think like this. There's always be women who either married or who single and emotionally damaged, and mashing up good house. Women all they need to stop doing them thing if all they married and all they, stay with all the man and be happy and stop focusing on the negative things. On social media, putting up all kind of memes and all they married. That is madness.
Hey, how is negative though, guy? How is it negative? Please let me know. Oh. Hey, Salty, yeah? Salty, you in the talk?
But Jaiga, it's a woman here who financially equipped and in a relationship with men who don't have nothing right here, but and happening all over the place. All them men have to do, you know what? But it's a woman who's seen about that and dating men who don't have nothing right here.
Alrighty then. Call him. Jada Kingdom, I tell you what, all else fail, Just get you the kingdom, I tell you. If all else fail.
Yeah, Jaiga, it's negative. A whole woman who married, $1 billion woman who married, run up on the recording studio and ball all my single ladies. You understand? And balling about to the left. And you're still with the man. You know how much relationship she mash up? And she's still with her man. Come now, man. Come on.
Hey, all bring the good old Beyonce. This what Beyonce ever do all here, boy. Hey, go look at this voice. Not here long, boy. I feel this voice. Not have some. Let me see. Let me hear this.
Good morning. This is hilarious. Every man, I'm sure, that's protesting, not dating if they can't afford it. Really, you have to question their masculinity, because for a man to even want to go out, it shouldn't be that a woman is expecting that. A man should want to open doors. A man should want to buy and want to take care. That's his masculinity. That's his masculine energy. And it doesn't even matter who the woman is. You date with you if you choose a right woman that you want to date. Why are we talking about if the woman could cook or whatever? If the woman can't cook and you want somebody to cook, then don't date that woman. But if you are dating someone, you should be prepared to date. Are you gonna ask someone out and you have no money to carry her out? What kind of thing is that? Or you're traveling, you have to take a bus? What the hell?
You see, guys, that is why I am putting my foot in front of the other slowly. Because what I do not want to do is stumble and fall. One should put a slow step in front of the other. It's like a child creeping. A child creeps, then holds on, and eventually makes those steps. Right? Eventually make those steps. You understand? What I'm telling you is, for me, I am in the position of looking for the 2 extra jobs, so I would not stumble and fall. Right now, I'm holding on. I'm currently holding on, Ro. I'm holding on. And I walk up. And I walk on here. And I walk on holding on. When the other jobs come in, then I'll be in a better position to make that call. And shoot that call and be like, hey, what's happening? You want to head out? Okay, no problem. But right now, only bear with me, I'm holding on. And I walk up. It's rough on these ends.
You know what I mean by being negative? You and your girlfriend or /wife maybe have an understanding and all. They're doing all their thing home nice. And when these ladies, these married women or these single emotional damaged women post up these kind of things, it has influenced and put things in the ladies' head that already have an understanding with the companion home. That's what you mean by negative.
Listen, the had them for listening when I but when a man says, so when you say no, I have to have a cat again. Hey! All you calm down. What we say, what I think what's happening is, if you are mobilely challenged, right? And that's derogatory. Not mobilely challenged, because that's not a challenge at all. If you're in a position where you travel, I would think it's prudent that you go out with somebody who also travels. Why? Because at the end of the day, you'll only find if you have no car, you ain't going to meet a girl in the gas station. Because where you going there for? Unless you go to quick shop to buy something. I don't think if you're traveling, you will find your significant other in a gas station. You know, sometimes a man might go to put gas, and while you on pump 8, the lady on pump 4 is struggling to open her gas tank, and you, being the man that you are, will walk over. Hi, good afternoon. You okay? You getting it out? And it might be a new car. She's not too familiar as to where the lid is, or she parked on the wrong side and had to pull the hose on the other side, but she parked badly, so he can't reach. Those things happen. And being a good man, you will walk across and give assistance. And in that moment, something could spark, and you will meet and might exchange numbers. You don't know how the energy flows. But for you to be traveling and end up in a situation like that is one of the 2 things. You went to buy some plantain chips in a pack of nuts in the quick shop. Oh, you went to buy 2 tamarind ball? Or red mango in the quick shop, because I don't know how you traveling, you're going to end up seeing somebody like that. But yeah, what they're saying, guys, they're not saying you have to have a car to date. They didn't say that. What they're saying is that if you are traveling, you should really and truly try and go out with somebody else who's traveling. That's all. I think that's what I gathered from that message the young lady sent.
The thing is, Jaiga, from what you say, the article didn't say high-income women shouldn't date low-income men. It just says, according to what I heard, is that low-income men shouldn't be dating. And women shouldn't be dating low-income men. Right? So the woman might be low-income, the man low-income, and they could take a bicycle ride to the beach and have a very nice date. Right? But why it is that because the man low income, even if it have a low income woman who is in the picture, he can't date her either? That is not fair. And many a times these days, these low income women and these high income women really can't fulfill the roles that will help them to stay together in the future.
All right, bruv. Here's this young lady here.
Hi, good morning, Mojo. So, my husband used to work Wassa as a temporary worker when we met 11 years ago. His parents disowned him. So, I didn't know nothing about them for maybe the first 6 months. And from the very get-go, he told me, he likes me, he wants to see us together, or whatever the case is. And
I like the energy.
That we would have to work to get what we want, but we'll always have to sacrifice to have the nicer things in life. He would make sure that I always, have everything that I want and I need, but sometimes there will be a sacrifice and a struggle. So, communication is a must. You can't want things or want to give somebody things and expect them to read your mind. You have to have, a little common sense. Open your mouth and talk.
All right, I hear that. You must. Talking is important. You should open your mouth, especially if you're in a situation where things are not the way it used to be. Maybe some people fall on hard times. Things change in a relationship, and you have to be able to express that and express to the person that, hey, this is what's happening now, and I might not be able to do so and so. And that is when you see character. True character really shines in the lower times. You see, the lower times is when true character really shines, when people really show their true colors. When things are up and nice with you, you might get a particular energy. When things are shifted, the energy changes. It's sad, but it's normally true. When energy changes, and that's when you see the true character of a person. Good morning, Ojo. All these women who push in that level of thinking, if a woman comes to their son with that mindset, that he has to pay for everything, these same women would want to call them gold digger. Interesting. You hear that one, huh? I just want that pad, boy. I just want burn that pad. That's all I want to hear right now.
Morning, all. My take on this thing is, here's what. My father always taught me about women. If it is you don't have a job, don't look for no woman, because you set up yourself for disappointment, you set up yourself for harm. At the end of the day, you can't want to look for a woman and you have nothing to support the woman.
That is correct.
We are men, like part of our jobs to support a woman.
Facts.
So, if you don't have a car, if you don't have a job, don't look for no girl. It's simple.
You understand? You're looking for one. Shadow said it. You understand? We're working, no way, and you're looking for a girl? Horn. Sure. You cannot be upset too as a guy, right? As a man, you were fortunate to be bedded with a lady for a couple of months, but you work absolutely. You working at NP, no place. Your place of employment is NP, no place. And in the 7th month, she decided that, listen, I got her and she's the next man. And you most upset. You work not a place. You have to be prepared to get on or to get leave. Because what is your purpose? You have none.
Fellas, stop getting your jockey shorts in a bundle. What college just trying to say is batten your crease. As said, there's somebody for everybody. And you don't have to have $1 million to date. But I remember a couple years ago meeting a guy, and he told me he wasn't financially there to begin dating. He said that within himself. He said, listen, you are the ideal woman that I would love to have in my life, but I am not financially there. I'm trying to repay my credit, trying to break even when I get salary and not live paycheck to day after. And you have to respect that if somebody
Yeah.
tells you that. So basically, that's what Carla trying to say.
Yeah, that's why I have on repeat. I'm not in a position to maintain you. Ooh, the way that you're accustomed to. Oh, yeah. Can't take you out to fancy places. Ooh, like all those other guys can do. I'm only able to romance you and make you twinkle with us. Financially, I'm a pauper, but when it comes to loving, I'm alright. Look how men singing! Hey, I got us! Oh, good! Oh, my belly, boy, my belly. Damn, son. Ooh.
Morning. Happy Friday. I agree fully with Lily. You understand? Because woman like Carla, remember she man doing everything for she. So she must have maid and all them things in she house. And if that man decide now to go outside now and find a woman, you know, doing some nice things to him, like cooking or treating him better than Carla go drink poison because she won't get back that treatment that she get now. Jaiga, there's a true thing you say there. When things happen nice, women dealing nice with you, treating you nice and things. The minute, you know, things, you know, you find a little spot that you're not handling it well. You understand? Then you see the true color woman. You understand? That's a true thing. You understand? But
good morning. So I do believe it should go 50-50. Communication is the key to a happy marriage or relationship.
Alrighty then. Calling it into that 50-50 thing with all, yeah? Everybody's saying here, every woman in the chat is saying bat in your crease. Or they want to go over and play cricket. And you know to bat in all your crease. It's a test going on today. Bat in all your crease. You're telling all you.
Yes, and that would be the end of the show. Close it out with Uncle Freddie.
Oh, good. Hey. Good morning to the panel. Let me see what's happening here. Good morning to the panel. I was asked on a date by a guy after chasing me for about 3 months. About 2 hours before the date, he called to ask who's paying. Now you see. Oh, God, boy. You see why we in this position? It's man like them that's put we in this position. Why it is all this dragged, boy? It's simple, you know. It's simple. And my thing is, again, the vulnerability of being truthful up front really will help in the long run. I am certain, when I made the analogies all these years ago, when I told you all about the pulp and the grocery, I make those analogies because it's based on real. When you go to places, you can tell by this visual. You see the eyes? The eyes teaches you a lot. You can look at something. It's like, for instance, my guy, you have a B10. You know what a B10? A Sunny. You have a Sunny, right? Your number plate is PAA 1210. You have a Sunny. In your Sunny, you have wind-up windows and no compressor, aka no air condition, fan and blower. Right? That is what you have. PAA 1012, fan and blower. You pull in to a quick shop. You see a young lady in an A340 electric. Let me repeat that. A340 electric Mercedes-Benz truck, not car. Quietly going along her merry way. Didn't say boo to you. You jump out of your whole self to decide, listen, I could finesse said lady. Family. Miguel. You listening? You understand? She in turn being raised right, smiled, and said, hi, good afternoon. Being pleasant, being the woman that she is. You take it upon yourself to mean you gain vibes. Remember, you are driving a B10. Sorry. PAA 1012. She is in an A330. Electric Mercedes-Benz. You feel you put your gas now. No, she went to the quick shop, you follow. You overexciting yourself now, you're going inside to continue to chat. Okay, God has gifted you with a magical tongue. You can articulate, you can string words together. Great, I commend you on that, my dear friend. You start to talk to this young lady, she laughs a couple of times because you're funny. Yeah, you're charming, you're a charming guy. But let us not forget, part outside, you have a B10. PAA 1012. Ross said he could be collecting classics. You're right. He could be collecting classics. That could be just one of his classics he's driving that day. But in this story, that is his pride and joy. That is not a classic he's collecting. What I'm trying to say, I'm not casting aspersions onto anybody driving a Sunny, not trying to talk in a way to downgrade or make you feel less than if that's what you're driving currently. I'm just using it to see. In that moment, you have to understand levels. Right? Levels. Do you think, for a second, when you went inside to the quick shop, when you went to buy yourself a stag, a pack of cigarettes, and listen, a half pack to mind you, you're buying a half pack of cigarettes and a stag. Not even a full pack. You're not even buying, listen, them don't call no brands for them to get vexed, but you're buying the lower tier pack of cigarettes. Half pack and a stag. While this young lady, you understand, went to the bakery section of the supermarket, got herself some cream cheese, bagels, a full thing of orange juice, a 6-pack of Caribbean. That was her purchase. Still, you continue to pursue. You're going down the line. You're jamming hard. And you want to take her out. In that moment, something should have triggered you to know that, listen, where do you think this young lady will want to go on her first date? It's one of the two things. She might not be fussy, she might want to go anywhere expensive, but she will go where she accustomed going. Bare minimum is where she accustomed going. In that moment, looking your eyes showing you, giving you the signs, you should know that her custom is not your custom. So you cannot be upset when she then turns and say, well, this is what I want to do. And then want to come and say, but all them lungs, bro, you're in a B10. 1012 is the number plate. PAA. You cannot be upset. Because your eyes should have told you in that moment, that is how you're known to be self-aware. Now, bro, say good afternoon, take your smile, and keep it pushing. Put your $45 gas that you was paying, buy a stag and you half pack of cigarette and go your way. Yeah. Go your way. I do 2 more notes before we bust out. Don't kill me in the shot in.
Jaiga, you to teach these gentlemen all the time, She drinking Florida Pulp. You drinking Moby. You could call it Moby, but it's still Moby. Facts. What you doing tracking girl who pushing cat when you walking into the shop with basket?
Facts. That's just the reality, bro. Sorry to say. That's just the reality.